Welcome back to another edition of Who's Got Next, a podcast brought to you by Maize and Blue Review on the Rivals.com network. I'm Jared Halus. Unfortunately, here by myself today, our guy Seth Berry, unfortunately, is a little bit under the weather. So just wanted to pop on here real quick. We had this plan to do a little podcast, but the show must go on. So instead of doing our usual sort of long form version of the podcast, today it's just going to be me. I'm still going to speak on the topics that we were going to speak on, but it's probably going to be a little bit more rapid, seeing that I'm by myself and there will be no back and forth dialogue like you guys are used to here on Who's Got Next. Hope you guys still enjoy the show, though. We're going to be talking about the three most recent prospects to commit to Michigan, starting with our 2023 signee, Cameron Brent, moving on to the recent 2024 commits. So let's go ahead and get right into it again. We're going to start with Cameron Brent. This was sort of a national signing day 2.0 surprise, if you will, for Michigan fans. You know, a lot of people kind of saw it coming. Brent was committed to Stanford from July all the way up until he flipped to Michigan. After the staff changes over there for Stanford, he kind of backed off of that pledge, and kind of everyone knew that he wasn't really going to pick there after, everything went down. No one really knew where he was going to go. Michigan started to pick up some steam, had him on campus for an official visit before National Signing Day. And just like that, he was the latest member of the recruiting class. A really, really good pickup out of Sierra Canyon in California. Obviously a talent-rich state over there on the West Coast. Anybody that you can bring from there, it's a really good win. Just a good late pickup for Michigan. 6'4", 260 pounds is Brent at defensive tackle. So we'll see how this plays out. 3-star guy right now, high 3-star at 5.7. I like the pickup. We'll see what the staff's able to do with Brent. Moving on to the 2024 class, we'll go from the most recent. We'll start with the in-state guy, Jacob Oden, a 4-star guy, another 4-star guy to commit to Michigan's class of 2024. I mean, the Wolverines are starting to heat up on the recruiting trail, especially as it pertains to 2024 guys. I think that this could be a really, really strong class if Michigan can keep up the momentum that they have. I'm talking top 10. Maybe top 5, depending on what happens. I don't want to say that to get people super excited, but obviously off to a hot start right now with Oden and the other guy we're going to talk about, Ted Hammond, and just the rest of the class is looking really strong. Lots of 4-star guys already. Obviously a lot of names, 4 or 5-star guys who are paying really close attention to what's going on in Michigan right now. With the Harbaugh stuff officially being over with, we hope, hopefully that will prevent any delays that we were seeing from these guys and progressing in their recruitment with Michigan. So Jacob Oden just committed 5 days ago. He was a in-state guy, kind of a guy who felt like a Michigan lean, but still you weren't really sure. Had a top 5 that included some other good Power 5 schools, so you never really know what's going to happen there. But I always say this, relationships pretty much for the most part, not in every case, but for the most part, always win. That was the case here for Oden, a family environment, he said, in Ann Arbor for him. They treat him, like he's already a part of the family, and he's still got a long way to go before he puts pen to paper. But another good recruiting win from Coach Klink, 6 commit in Michigan's class of 2024, which has the class at number 8 overall right now. According to Rivals analyst Clint Cosgrove, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek into what he said about Oden. Here we go. Oden combines a great frame with a high level of athleticism and will provide plenty of versatility to Michigan's secondary unit. With the size of his safety and the coverage skills of the corner, he can play just about anywhere in the defensive backfield and will be an asset to Michigan's special teams unit throughout his tenure in Ann Arbor. He says a lot more, but just those comments overall, you have to feel super excited about what Oden's going to bring to the table. Talks about the size as well as the athleticism. 6'1", 187 pounds, lengthy guy. Going to be able to disrupt a lot of passes, hopefully create a lot of turnovers for the Michigan defense moving forward. But let's go ahead, touch on the other commit, Ted Hammond. This one's a fun one. You dip into the state of Ohio, pull out a 4-star defensive lineman. That is always going to be a win. Ted Hammond, again, 4-star, strong side defensive end out of Ohio. A really good pickup. I'm not sure a ton of people saw this one coming, but again, third time I've said it, really, really good pickup. Cited Aiden Hutchinson and guys like that for part of the reasons why he was so drawn to Michigan in the first place. And I feel like that's kind of starting to be a theme with some of these edge guys. Seeing the high level NFL draft production that Michigan's been able to have, it's really starting to turn some heads, which is going to lead to some wins like this one on the recruiting trail. Obviously, the team success recently has played a big role in that as well. But it's just a lot of combined factors that are leading to a lot of these big recruiting wins for Michigan. I think a lot of people wondered why they kind of struggled to put the pieces together in the 2023 class. Hopefully, we'll be able to see that happen in 2024. Obviously, again, off to a really good start. So Hammond's defense in high school actually runs the pretty much same defense that Michigan runs. So easy fit for him to come right in. Obviously, it's difficult for a freshman or a true freshman to make an instant impact at the Power 5 level, especially at Michigan and in the Big Ten. But we'll see what happens here. He's gonna know the scheme a lot better than a lot of guys his age. So certainly one to watch for as we get into the 2024 recruiting cycle. Still a long way to go for a lot of these guys, but again, definitely wanted to come on here and talk about the 3 recent commits that Michigan's picked up. Again, I think there's a lot to be excited about in Ann Arbor right now. The staff is really putting in the work out here, building relationships with a lot of guys. We'll have a piece coming up on Friday about some of the top linebacker prospects that they're starting to make some waves with. Be sure to take a look out for that. If you're a subscriber on Maize and Blue Review, you will not want to miss that. If not, come join us, guys. Give us a try. Promise you it will be worth it. But until next time, again, solo version today. I know I'm talking a little fast, but wanted to kind of just get you guys this short form content since I'm doing this by myself today. Again, Seth not feeling too good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If so, let us know because I'd be happy to do more videos like this in the future. But yeah, those are the 3 guys, 3 hopefully game changers in the future that just committed to the Michigan Wolverines. A lot to be excited about in Ann Arbor right now. I appreciate you guys watching Who's Got Next. My name is Jared Halus, and I'll see y'all in the next one.